Now then, people, welcome back to the channel. I have obviously been gone for quite a while now. I've been in the middle of a house move, so it's been busy. But finally back on the channel now, and today obviously uploading, and we are looking at the biggest prop firms out there today. Well, that I have used personally. So there's only 5 on the list today, as you can see on my screen. But yeah, we're going to analyse them and we are going to rank them to see which ones are best and which ones are worst. Now, this is only in my opinion, and I've just realised C and D are the wrong way around, so let's just correct that. So yes, this is only in my opinion. So today we're going to analyse 5 well-known firms. So there's my Forex funds, obviously no longer around unfortunately, however this was one of the first that I used. FTMO, biggest one around. Everyone knows who FTMO is. They've been around years, the best in the game. Funded X, which in my opinion is the second FTMO, is brilliant. Always pays out great. Fourth is one of one funding, which some good things, some bad things, but we'll get into that. And my fifth is Equity Edge, which is great. So we'll be ranking them based on the important factors such as the pricing, their rules, their payout, reliability, and just overall kind of performance of the company. Obviously, by the end of the video, you'll have a clear idea as to which one I find the best and which one you could probably use for getting yourself a funded account. So, yeah, let's just get into it. So before we jump in, what we're going to do is look at the criteria that we'll be going over to rank these in the correct order. So first thing we're looking at is the challenge prices and accessibility. So how much is it to get the funded account itself, and how fair is the challenge? What is the pass percentage, etc., etc. The second thing is rules and restrictions. So we'll be looking at the rules. Are they trading friendly, or do they have too many limitations that'll stop you from trading as you trade? The third one is payout reliability. So, do they consistently pay out traders on time without issues? Are they paying out the correct amount, etc., etc.? And then the fourth is obviously just the reputation and community feedback. So that one will just be like what other traders have had to say about it. When I say other traders, I do mean just personal friends who have had these experiences before. So getting started, we'll start with FTMO. Obviously, it's going to be S tier because let's start with FTMO. They've been around for years. They've built a reputation as one of the best, most reliable prop firms. The challenge process is well structured, but it is the only firm that still only offers 2-phase challenges, which can be a bit of a but they do have a good record of paying traders, and they always have. The one downside is the fees on top of the phase 2 that I mentioned. Their fees are quite high compared to all the newer firms. Now, this obviously is because they're a bigger firm, they're an older firm, they've got a lot of reputation, so they're able to charge these prices because if you know, firms where they need to charge these prices to be able to pay out their traders. But yeah, other than that, it is going S tier for me. Now, going in the A tier is my Forex funds. Obviously, not around anymore because of all the stuff that happened with them, which was a big pain. But it was great. They obviously went down due to regulations. I think it was something to do like that. But this firm was known as one of the cheapest ones at the time. It was probably competing alongside with FTMO many years ago. It was one of the only few ones that were there at the start, had very flexible rules, offered phase 1 accounts, so made it even easier to become funded, and they were very good at paying out their traders on time as well and sending their new account details through to them straight away. So that is why my Forex funds is going to be an A tier for me today. Now, going in on the B tier, I am going to be putting Funded X. Now, Funded X, I'm fairly new to them, and it is a newer firm that's been gaining a lot of attention recently. Their payout structure is very good. They offer 80% payout, or if you want to pay a little extra when you buy your account, you can get 100% payout. And they offer a solid scaling up plan, which I think in 3 months of payouts, and then they offer you 50% extra capital, I think it is, or 40%, somewhere around that mark. So it's pretty good for scaling up. If you have a 100k account, it'll then become 150k. So there's a lot of money to be made just from buying that. So yeah, but they're brilliant. I've never had a problem from them. They always seem to pay out the traders on time, and they are essentially FTMO 2.0 in my opinion. I would put them in the A tier, but I don't want to I don't want to put two firms in one tier. And just from my side of things, I'm only new to Funded X, so it's just I want to put them at B until I get more payouts from them and stuff, until I can really say that they are quite good. Um, Now going in at the C tier is one of one. No, sorry, not one of one. Equity Edge will go in at C tier. So Equity Edge, they are the cheapest prop firm I have ever used. I think a 10k is like £20 when they've got their offers on. So it's a great firm to head over with for your first funded challenge. Their rules aren't too bad. Some are a bit dodgy, so you've got to be very careful and know what you're doing. You need to read the rules thoroughly with these because they can just con you out your account sometimes. Let's just put it that way. I've had a friend recently conned out of his account because of stupid rules, but yeah, we won't get into that. The payouts, they're okay, to be honest. It takes about 48 hours. So they claim 48 hours. It's usually about 72 hours before you get your payout usually. So it can take a bit of time, but they're super cheap. They offer phase 1, phase 2, and they even offer instant access to a live account, which is still dirt cheap. They have a Discord that is always active and full of members that work for them, so they always have someone to respond to any queries that you have. So that's why they are C tier today, because they are quite a good firm, and pricing wise is great. It's just the payout issues and the rules that make them a bit lower on the schedule there. Now going in at D tier is one of one funding. So one of one, as many people probably know, was connected to TGR, and that's why most people got in. It was the first firm to offer 100% payouts, so I was straight onto it when I heard about it. Bought myself an account with them, got it passed, got a few payouts. Now it was going great. It was like a dream come true, really. 100% payouts. I was getting my payouts every month, but then all of a sudden it kind of stopped out of nowhere when they kind of swapped over to different brokers, sorry. They went over to a different broker, and the old accounts kind of just got pushed to the back, and it actually took 4 months for me to receive my last ever payout from them. Since then I've never touched the account again, because around about the same time I actually got paid out, TGR came out and said he will not be associating with the company going forward because of these issues that they're having there. So I thought it'd be best to step away from them. Other than that, their pricing was pretty good, and overall okay firm. The payout issues are just too much for me though, and I don't want to be waiting 3-4 months for a payout, because then I can't be trading during them 3-4 months, because they don't send you your details for your new account either. So that is why I am putting one of one funding down at the bottom of my list there. These are the 5 firms that I've personally used myself. I know there's a lot more out there, but I haven't got around to them yet. I'm slowly testing firms one by one to see which ones I find the best, but these so far are the best. Now, like I say, if you want to find a funded account for yourself, I will leave the link below for 90% of these companies. Obviously, not my Forex funds because they're not around anymore, unfortunately. But you can find the links in the bio and get yourself a funded account, obviously, only if you're ready. So, yeah, that is all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it's helped you be able to find a firm that you want to go with moving forward in your trading journey. Obviously, if there's any questions, leave them in the comments or even jump in our Discord. The link is in the bio. It's a free Discord where we are hoping to build just a community of traders. At the moment, everything is free on there. Moving forward, we'll build the community. We want an experiences all over, so from beginner to expert. That's what we're aiming to build. So make sure to join it below as well, and you can ask your questions on there, and there will be someone available on there to answer that for you. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and peace.